Alright, let's talk about something deep. Something that gets to the core of your soul. Imagine this: you've been on a spiritual journey, searching, growing, evolving, and suddenly you start noticing signs, subtle and not so subtle, telling you that something big is about to happen. But not just something, but someone, your twin flame. That one soul who mirrors your own, who reflects your deepest truths, and whose presence is like an echo of your very being. But how do you know when they're close? How do you recognize the signs that your twin flame is about to enter or hey, so before we dive in, let's clear something up. A twin flame connection isn't just any old romantic relationship. It's not just a soulmate thing, you know. It's way more than that. It's like a soul-deep bond, a connection that goes beyond time, space, and even lifetimes. Your twin flame is the other half of your soul. It's the yin to your yang, the light to your shadow. When they're close, and about to enter your life, the universe starts sending signals if you know how to listen. One of the first signs that your twin flame is near is a growing sense of inner transformation. Flame is the other half of your soul, the yin to your yang, the light to your shadow. When they're close, and about to enter your life, the universe starts sending signals if you know how to listen. One of the first signs that your twin flame is near is a growing sense of inner transformation. This kind of change comes suddenly, like a wave crashing over you. You might feel as if you're shedding old layers of yourself, letting go of things that no longer serve you, whether it's old habits, limiting beliefs, or even people. It's as if your soul is preparing itself, clearing space for this deep transformative connection to enter your life. Have you noticed any sudden shifts in your life recently? Maybe your interests have changed. Maybe you feel drawn to new things, new experiences, or even new places without really knowing why. So, why does this inner transformation occur? It's one of the clearest signs that your twin flame is close. The universe is aligning things for you, preparing your energy to meet theirs. You might not know it consciously, but your soul knows. It's getting everything ready, like the calm before a storm where everything seems to shift just before the big moment. Another powerful sign that your twin flame is near is an overwhelming sense of synchronicity. You start to notice things lining up in ways that feel too perfect to be coincidence. Maybe it's seeing repeated numbers like 11, 11, or 222. Maybe it's hearing the same song over and over again. You know those moments when you bump into someone who just seems to be your perfect match? Or maybe it's like meeting someone who talks about experiences or places that just feel like they're a perfect match for you. These random events might seem like the universe is trying to tell you something. It's like the universe is saying, hey, pay attention. Your perfect match might be on their way. Have you been noticing more of these random events lately? They're not just random. They're messages from the universe that your perfect match is close. When you see these signs, don't just ignore them. Take a moment to really pay attention. Ask yourself, what's the universe trying to tell me? These signs are like breadcrumbs that lead you closer to your twin flame. The more you notice them, the more aligned you become with the energy of this divine connection. Another sign that your twin flame is near is a deep, almost inexplicable feeling of longing. But here's the thing, it's not about wanting something material or a specific person. It's a deep yearning, a feeling that something or someone is missing. It's like you can feel their energy even before you meet them. You might feel waves of emotion, like joy, out of the blue. You might feel waves of emotion, like joy or sadness, or you might feel excited for no reason. This is your soul recognizing the approach of your twin flame. It's like you're tuning into their frequency, feeling their energy even before they physically enter your life. So, have you been feeling this kind of longing lately? If so, don't ignore it. It's like your soul's way of telling you that your twin flame is near. It's like a magnet pulling you both together, across space and time. Even if you don't know what or who you're longing for, that feeling is a powerful indicator that your twin flame is close, so close that you can almost feel them. Another sign that if you've been having dreams about someone, that's a sign that your twin flame is near. Dreams are a powerful way for our subconscious and higher self to communicate. If you've been dreaming about someone, even if you've never met them, it's a good sign. These dreams can be vivid and full of emotions that feel real, as if you're connecting with their energy on the astral plane before meeting in the physical world. Sometimes, these dreams can be symbolic, with images or scenarios that represent your twin flame's energy. Other times, they can feel like actual meetings where you're interacting with their soul in the dream space. Hey, have you been having dreams that feel different lately? Dreams that seem to have a deeper meaning? Pay attention to these dreams because they're often a way for your soul to get ready for meeting your twin flame in the physical world. Even if the details of the dreams don't make sense right away, the feelings and energy behind them are important. Your subconscious is tuning into the frequency of your twin flame, getting you ready for the moment when you'll meet them in the physical world. And finally, one of the most significant signs that your twin flame is close is a feeling of inner peace. This might seem counterintuitive, but it's a sign that something meaningful is happening on a deeper level. It's pretty intuitive, especially when you think about how intense a twin flame connection can be. But when your twin flame is close, it's like your soul knows the search is almost over. You start to feel this deep sense of calm and know that everything is falling into place, even if you don't have all the answers yet. This peace doesn't come from outside. It comes from within. It's your soul's way of telling you that your twin flame is close, that the union is near, and that all the pieces are coming together at just the right time. So ask yourself, do you feel you might feel a new sense of peace and calmness that you didn't before? If you do, go with it and trust it. This could be a sign that your twin flame is on their way and that the universe is lining things up perfectly for you two to be together. Now, let's dig a little deeper. If you've been noticing the signs of your twin flame's approach, chances are you've also been feeling something else, a powerful emotional intensity that seems to come out of nowhere. And trust me, this is no ordinary emotional roller coaster. When your twin flame is close, it can feel like your emotions suddenly go into overdrive. You might feel peaceful and in tune with yourself one moment, and the next, you're hit with feelings you can't quite put your finger on. Why does this happen? Because twin flame energy is intense, and before you physically come together, that energy can stir up emotions on a deep level. Let's break this down. When your twin flame is near, your energy fields start to align. It's like two magnets drawing closer and closer together, creating a powerful pull. But as this happens, all the unresolved emotions, fears, and even karmic patterns that you've been carrying start to surface. Don't be afraid, embrace it. The twin flame connection is about more than just love. It's about healing, too. Before you can be with your twin flame, your soul wants to release anything that's been holding you back. Have you noticed old emotional wounds coming back up lately? Maybe you've been feeling emotions you thought you'd already worked through, old heartbreaks, past traumas, or even fears about love and relationships. This is your soul getting ready for the twin flame union by clearing out. Do you ever feel like you're holding on to stuff that doesn't serve you anymore? It's like your soul knows that to really go all in on this connection, you've got to free yourself from all that emotional baggage that's been weighing you down. But here's the deal, this emotional intensity isn't just about clearing out the old. It's also about getting you ready for the deep stuff with your twin flame. Let's be real here, this isn't just any relationship. This is a soul-deep bond that's gonna push you to grow in ways you never even imagined. And that kind of growth isn't always a walk in the park, especially when your twin flame is close. Energy brings out your soul's deepest desires for growth, expansion, and healing. So, if you've been feeling a lot of emotions, know that this is part of the process. It's your soul's way of getting you ready for the transformative power of the twin flame connection. Now, let's talk about the push and pull dynamic that often comes with twin flames. When your twin flame is close, you might feel a powerful desire to move toward them, to connect, to unite, to be with them. But at the same time, you might also feel an almost equally strong urge to pull away. This back and forth happens because the energy between twin flames is so intense that it can feel overwhelming at times. You might feel drawn to them like a magnet, but then, out of nowhere, fear or doubt creeps in, making you question everything. Have you felt this inner conflict? One moment feeling ready, the next wanting to retreat? This is normal. It's part of the twin flame journey. The key is to recognize that this push and pull is part of the process of balancing your energies. It's your soul's way of helping you grow into the person you need to be. To really go for the twin flame connection, remember that the strong feelings you're experiencing aren't just about you. They're also about your twin flame. When twin flames are close, they often start to feel each other's emotions, even if they haven't met in person yet. You might be picking up on their fears, their doubts, and their emotional challenges, just as they might be picking up on yours. This emotional exchange is happening on a soul level, and it's part of what makes the twin flame connection so unique and powerful. So, here's a deep question for you to think about: are you willing to face the emotional challenges that come with being so closely connected to your twin flame? Twin flames are known for their intense emotional connections, and it's not for the faint of heart. This journey will challenge, shake, and push you to grow, but if you embrace it, it can lead to a level of healing and transformation you've never experienced. Now that we've explored the emotional intensity of the twin flame journey, let's talk about something equally profound: the spiritual awakening that often accompanies the approach of your twin flame. This isn't just about emotional healing, it's about a deep spiritual transformation that prepares you for the sacred union. Your twin flame is close. It's like the universe is nudging you towards a higher level of consciousness, urging you to wake up to your true self and your soul's purpose. This awakening is one of the greatest gifts of the twin flame journey, even before you physically unite with them. You might be wondering, what does? This awakening is unique for everyone, but there are some common threads. First, you may notice a heightened sense of awareness. Suddenly, you're more in tune with the world around you. Colors seem brighter, sounds more vivid, and your intuition is sharper than ever. It's as if the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds is thinning, allowing you to see deeper into the true nature of reality. You might start having experiences that feel mystical, like moments of synchronicity, vivid dreams, or even flashes of insight that seem to come from nowhere. This awakening is different for everyone, but there are some common threads. First, you may notice a heightened sense of awareness. Suddenly, you're more in tune with the world around you. Colors seem brighter, sounds more vivid, and your intuition is sharper than ever. It's as if the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds is thinning, allowing you to see deeper into the true nature of reality. You might start having experiences that feel mystical, like moments of synchronicity, vivid dreams, or even flashes of insight that seem to come from nowhere. Let me ask you this: have you been feeling more connected to the universe lately? Maybe you've noticed that your thoughts seem to manifest more quickly, or that you're attracting the right people and opportunities at just the right time. This is part of your spiritual awakening. When your twin flame is close, your vibration naturally begins to rise. You start to align more fully. When you connect with your higher self, you start to attract experiences that support your growth. It's like the universe is making a path for you, guiding you towards your twin flame by helping you become the best version of yourself. Another part of this spiritual awakening is a deepening connection to your inner truth. When your twin flame is around, you start to shed the layers of conditioning and ego that have been holding you back. You begin to see through the illusions of the material world and recognize the deeper spiritual truths that have always been with you. You might feel like you need to let go of your old identities, beliefs, or relationships that don't vibe with who you're becoming. It's a tough process, but it'll also feel amazing. It's your soul's way of creating space for your twin flame connection, which is all about authenticity and truth. So, let me ask you, are you down to let go of the old you? To let go of what's no longer serving you, because this is a big part of the twin flame journey. Your soul is getting you ready for a connection based on unconditional love, so you need to release anything that doesn't vibe with that. This might mean letting go of any limiting beliefs you have about to let go of what's not serving you anymore. This is a big part of the twin flame journey. Your soul is getting you ready for a connection based on unconditional love, so you need to release anything that doesn't vibe with that. This might mean letting go of beliefs about love that hold you back, healing old wounds from past relationships, or even stepping away from situations that aren't in alignment with your highest good. It's not always easy, but trust that it's all part of the process. The more you let go, the more space you create for the twin flame union to manifest. Another hidden gift of twin flame energy is the awakening of your spiritual gifts. Many people find that when their twin flame is near, their intuitive abilities like clairvoyance, clairaudience, or empathic sensitivity start to become stronger. You might start receiving messages from your guides, noticing signs from the universe, or even you might have moments where you feel like you're in touch with your twin flame. These spiritual gifts aren't just random, they're part of your soul's evolution and get you ready for the deep connection you'll have with your twin flame. Have you noticed your spiritual gifts starting to show up? Maybe you've been having more vivid dreams, getting insights, or feeling more in tune with the energy around you. These are signs that your twin flame is close and that your soul is waking up to its full potential. Embrace these gifts because they're tools that'll help you navigate the twin flame journey. Flame journey. As you develop your spiritual abilities, you'll find that you're better able to trust your intuition, read the signs from the universe, and stay aligned with your soul's path. One of the most profound aspects of the spiritual awakening that comes with twin flame energy is a deepening sense of purpose. When your twin flame is near, you start to feel a stronger connection to your soul's mission. You begin to understand that this connection is not just about love, it's about service. The twin flame journey is ultimately about helping you step into your highest calling, so that you and your twin flame can. Hey, let's work together to achieve something greater. Whether you're into healing, teaching, creating, or something else, the twin flame union is about more than just the two of you. It's about contributing to the planet's healing and awakening. So, are you ready to step into your purpose? That's what this journey is all about. Your twin flame isn't just here to love you. They're here to help you awaken to the fullness of who you are and the work you're meant to do in this world. Trust that everything you're going through is preparing you for this sacred mission. Now, we arrive at the you've been waiting for this moment, right? The union with your twin flame. After all the signs, emotional intensity, and spiritual awakening, the culmination of this journey is finally within reach. But here's the thing, even though the twin flame union is a moment of profound joy and connection, it also requires you to be fully. You've been waiting for this moment, the union with your twin flame. After all the signs, emotional intensity, and spiritual awakening, the culmination of this journey is finally within reach. But here's the thing, even though the twin flame union is a moment of profound joy and connection, it also requires you to be fully present and open to embracing it in its entirety. This is not just a romantic meeting, it's the merging of two souls, a sacred convergence that will challenge you, inspire you, and elevate you to new heights. So, how do you embrace this moment when it finally arrives? The first thing to understand is that the twin flame. When you finally meet your twin flame, it's not the end of your journey, it's the start of a whole new chapter. When you come together with your twin flame, it's important to be humble and open. The energy between you will be strong, magnetic, and sometimes overwhelming, but it's important to remember that this connection is about growth, both for you as individuals and as a couple. Your twin flame will show you parts of you that you may not even realize need healing or transformation. It won't always be easy, but it will be worth it. Are you ready to face the parts of yourself that your twin flames are like mirrors? They reflect your light and shadow. This can be a great experience, but it can also be tough. If you're open to growing and healing together, though, it can get better. You'll learn a lot from your twin flame, and you'll get a deeper connection than you ever thought possible. Another important thing to remember is to let go and flow with the connection. This doesn't mean giving up your autonomy or losing yourself in the relationship. It's about letting go of the need to control or force things to happen in a certain way. The twin flame journey is a divinely guided process, and the more you try to control it, the more resistance you'll create. Trust that the universe has brought you together at the perfect time and that everything is unfolding as it should. Ask yourself, are you willing to let go of control and trust the divine plan? Surrendering doesn't mean being passive. It means being present. It means being fully engaged in the connection while trusting that the universe will guide you both through the ups and downs. When you let go and go with the flow of the twin flame journey, you'll find that the union becomes smoother, more harmonious, and filled with a sense of divine timing. Another key to embracing the twin flame union is communication. Because the connection between twin flames is so deep, it can sometimes the ups and downs of the twin flame journey. When you surrender to it, you'll find that the union becomes smoother, more harmonious, and filled with divine timing. Another key to embracing the twin flame union is communication. The connection between twin flames is so deep that it can sometimes feel like you're communicating on an energetic or telepathic level. And while this is true to an extent, it's still crucial to communicate openly and honestly with your twin flame in the physical realm. This connection is about more than just spiritual alignment. It's about building a strong, authentic relationship, and it's about being vulnerable, sharing your fears, dreams, and challenges, and being open and transparent with your twin flame. The more you share, the stronger your bond will be. Have you ever thought about what it would feel like to be completely open and vulnerable with someone who truly understands your soul? That's what the twin flame union offers, the chance to be fully seen and accepted for who you are. But that kind of intimacy requires trust and communication. Don't be afraid to speak your truth, even if it feels don't be afraid to speak your truth, even if it feels uncomfortable at times. Your twin flame is there to support you, just as you are there to support them. And finally, one of the most important aspects of embracing the twin flame union is balance. Because the energy between twin flames is so intense, it's easy to get swept up in the connection and lose sight of the importance of maintaining balance in your life. The twin flame union is not about two people becoming one, it's about two whole individuals coming together to create something even greater. That means you must continue. Your twin flame is there to support you, just as you are there to support them. One of the most important parts of embracing the twin flame union is balance. The energy between twin flames is so intense that it's easy to get swept up in the connection and lose sight of the importance of maintaining balance in your life. The twin flame union isn't about two people becoming one, it's about two whole individuals coming together to create something even greater. That means you must continue to nurture your own growth, your own passions, and your own path, even as you walk alongside your twin flame. So, here's the final question. Are you ready to maintain balance in your life while fully embracing the twin flame connection? This is crucial because the twin flame journey is about growth on both an individual and collective level. When you maintain balance, you allow the connection to flourish without losing yourself in it. You create a foundation for a healthy, lasting union that serves both your personal evolution and. So, here's the deal, are you down to have a balanced life and fully embrace the twin flame connection? This is key because the twin flame journey is about growth on both an individual and collective level. When you keep balance, you let the connection grow without losing yourself in it. You set up a solid foundation for a healthy, lasting relationship that benefits both your personal growth and your shared purpose. In the end, the twin flame connection is one of the most powerful experiences you can have on your spiritual journey. It's not just about love, it's about transformation, healing, and purpose. When you take this connection seriously with an open heart, clear communication, and a willingness to grow, you're in a relationship that's sacred, profound, and has a divine purpose. Trust the process, surrender to the journey, and remember that the universe brought you together for a reason way bigger than you can imagine.